Namo Phat. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fourth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful speech, the inability to listen to others, I vow to cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joy and happiness to others and to relieve others of their suffering. Knowing that words can create happiness or suffering, I'm determined to speak truthfully, with words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. I will not spread news I do not know to be certain, and will not criticize or condemn things of which I am not sure. I will refrain from uttering words that can cause division or discord, or that can cause a family or the community to break. I'm determined to make all efforts to reconcile and resolve all conflicts, however small. Our Dharma reading today is on Feeling Tones by Ajahn Thiradhammo from Working with the Five Hindrances. As mentioned above, in the process of sense consciousness, feeling tones, Vedana, also arise. Awareness of feeling tones is the second theme of which to develop awareness in the development of mindfulness. Feeling tones are the basic emotional tone of our experience as pleasant, unpleasant, or neither pleasant nor unpleasant, that is, neutral. The main thing we learn from this awareness is how insubstantial and changeable these feeling tones actually are. Sensual pleasures are pursued for the purpose of experiencing pleasant feeling. However, when we clearly see how fleeting and tenuous pleasant feeling really is, this endeavor becomes meaningless and inane. Often, you could more usefully employ your time in chasing the wind. Quote, "But this body is impermanent, conditioned, causally arisen. So for this body, which is impermanent, conditioned, causally arisen, when pleasant feeling causally arises, how could it be permanent? Thus one abides in regard to the body and pleasant feeling, contemplating impermanence, contemplating decay, contemplating fading away, contemplating cessation, contemplating giving up. Thus abiding, the underlying disposition to lust for the body and pleasant feeling is given up. Similarly for unpleasant feeling and the underlying disposition to aversion, neutral feeling, and the underlying disposition to ignorance." Another aspect of this clearer understanding of the nature of feeling tones is that you see they are fundamentally a subjective experience. They arise within your own mind, not from things outside. Thus, the best place to look for pleasant feelings is in your own mind. And this is what spiritual practices, especially the development of meditation, help to facilitate. Also, it is feeling tones which condition the arising of desire. If a sense impression gives rise to pleasant feeling, desire to maintain the pleasant feeling through prolonging that sense impression usually arises. We can clearly see how desire for sense pleasure is turned on and off depending on whether the sense impression is attractive or unattractive. Thus we know the origin of desire for sense pleasures. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.